What's up, everyone? It's Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free Major League Baseball home run prop show for Thursday, April 13th, 2023. Before we get to those home run props, got to let you guys know, Pickdawgz.com, we're doing it bigger and better than anyone else. Got more free pick videos on our channel than you'll find anywhere else on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed and also take advantage of our free sportsbook bonus offer. The link in the description of this video below. Now, I do love giving out free picks. If you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, check out Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to the home run prop show for Thursday. Fairly small card for Thursday, and I won't lie to you, I thought Thursday was probably going to be a little bit tough for me to dig and find some home run props, but we might have the biggest card that we've had yet. I love a lot of the home run props that we've got on the board for Thursday. Now, I will stress this enough. You don't have to play every single prop that I give out here. These are just the games and the player props that I'm going to have, a couple of bucks on, some pizza money, if you will. And, we've said time and time again, the goal of these home run props, you hit one or two, you make the money back that you place down on the bets, and anything else after that is pure profit. We've had a couple of days where we've cashed some monsters. Last Friday, like I said, we hit those four home run props in the same day. Cash around plus 1650 on the singles alone. Forget about if you parlayed them up. And, last couple days, we haven't gone over, so that's a good thing. We're at least hitting one. We're at least making some of that money back. And like I said, it's only building up to, I think, another monster day for us coming very, very soon. But let's do a recap. Let's take a look at those home run props that we had on Wednesday. And we started with what I thought was a pretty good look for some home run props on Wednesday, and that was the matchup between the A's and the Orioles. And full disclosure, I had the Oilers. I'm still stuck on hockey mode. The Orioles as my my $19 play. Unfortunately, didn't cash for us as the Orioles had their chances. They fell behind early. They got back into the game, and then the A's put it away late. And it started with Ryan Mountcastle falling flat. Unfortunately, at plus 425, went 0 for 4 at the dish. Austin Hayes also going 0 for 4 at the dish at plus 600. We did have Adley Rutschman. He did have, an RBI, went 1 for 3 at the dish, but did not leave the ballpark with the hit. And we went to our obligatory. I think I got that right. And the thing is, I'm really good with words, but I can't get it right now. We had our obligation to provide a Wander Franco segment. And he delivered in certain ways. Didn't deliver for us. He went 3 for 5 with 3 doubles and 2 RBIs. Made plenty of hard contact in that game against the Red Sox, but could not come through. We also had Brandon Lowe. He was brought in to pinch hit. He did go technically 0 for 1 in that game. So depends on who you ask. I still think that the hit streak or the home run streak for us will still be intact, but maybe the statisticians won't see it that way. You also had an honorable mention to Yandy Diaz. Had an RBI, but still also went 0 for 3. The one that we did hit for Wednesday, Nolan Arenado, not going to spit in the wind. Not going to, spit on plus 310. Made some nice plus money back on that one as he had a home run with 2 RBIs. We also had Jeremy Pena go 1 for 4 at the dish at plus 500. Couldn't come through for us. Kyle Tucker did have an RBI. Went 1 for 3 at the dish. Ironically enough, I was thinking about Alex Bregman, who did hit the home run for the Astros in that game, but just didn't feel good about his matchup going into that one. Again, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Hindsight's always 20/20. You don't beat yourself up over the day before. We just look forward to the next day. And the last one that we had was Bo Bichette at plus 600, as Bichette just sort of fell flat in that start as well. Couldn't get the home run done in that one. But, I can't stress this enough. And I know, we don't necessarily have the same pattern as to how I lay out the segments in when we've done these home run prop videos, but the message is still the same. These home run prop videos are, we use the betting tools at Pickdawgz, at Sports Chat Place. These betting tools, they're completely free. You're not going to find betting tools like this anywhere. They're the most comprehensive that you'll find. They help you find the value. They help you find the best possible price. If you don't have a book with the book that's giving you the best possible price, gives you an opportunity to sign up. You get a bonus. and it gives you another sports book in your back pocket, which is the biggest edge that you have when you're betting on sports, betting on player props, betting on sides, totals, what have you, is the ability to shop lines and get the best possible price, the best possible number. And those betting tools at Sports Chat Plays and Pickdawgz do that for you. They also got, if you're into parlays, they've got a parlay builder, nerfy and nerfy stats if you're into the first inning props here with baseball. Streaks if you're a big believer in streaks and you want to see what streaks are going. We look at profitable teams that have lost you money, all sorts of angles. I promise you, go check them out at Pickdawgz and Sports Chat Plays. You will be a better sports bettor for using them. But yeah, that's where we're gonna get our home run prop slides for these games, and it helps us find the best odds for the home run props I'm going to give out here. And without further ado, we'll get right into the action. The first one I'm going to go to this matchup between the Cardinals and the Pirates. A lot of these faces you're going to see are familiar that maybe you've seen over the course of the course of these home run prop videos. Some are more frequent than others, but someone that's made an occasional appearance here and there. Paul Goldschmidt, get him at plus 425 here. He has a solid history against Vince Velasquez. And Velasquez not a pitcher that I'm really going out of my way to trust. Paul Goldschmidt, 5 for 14 in his career against Velasquez with a home run, 2 RBIs. But the main reason that I really like Goldschmidt here, he leads the Cardinals in exit velocity, 3rd in barrel rate, 2nd in hard hit percentage. Now, for those of you, who aren't into the analytics, you're going to hear me use the term barrel rate in a lot of the video today, hard hit percentage. These are terms that you can look up. They're posted everywhere. Basically, the barrel rate is going to be that sweet spot, that perfect launch angle, that perfect speed where the ball leaves the bat, and it gives you the highest probability to make some hard contact, drive the ball far, and a lot of times leave the yard with it. Hard hit percentage, fairly straightforward. The amount of balls that you put in play that leave at a certain velocity and have a certain power behind it. So, like I said, those are going to be terms that you're going to hear me mention a lot today. That's where it comes from. You're also going to hear other terms like exit velocity. That one, again, if you watch baseball on ESPN or any major news network that has these analytic tools that are shown on the screen throughout the game, exit velocity, just how fast the ball leaves off the bat. But anyways, like I said, you had Paul Goldschmidt, just absolutely favorable in this matchup here at plus 425. And now we're going to go to the next matchup. We got Ryan Mountcastle. I know we just saw Ryan Mountcastle. I think I left yesterday's slide up, but Ryan Mountcastle on Thursday at plus 310. The thing I will say about Thursday's games is that I did put out a few of these props, but I had to do that because I want to make sure that we get you guys as much value as possible. And a lot of the home run props I like, we're getting plus money with it, but they're not the plus 400s, plus 450s, plus 500s that we like. A lot of them are in the plus 300 range, which you'd like to get a little bit more plus money. But again, I'm not going to spit on profit. So anyways, Ryan Mountcastle, going up against the A's here again. And I just don't like this matchup for the Oakland A's. Ryan Mountcastle, he's performed fairly well. Adam Oller supposed to get the start for the Oakland A's here. He allowed 2 home runs in relief this season. He's given up 17 homers in less than 80 innings last season. Now, Mountcastle isn't great against right-handed pitching, but he does lead the Orioles in barrel rate, exit velocity, 2nd in hard hit percentage. He's generating a ton of hard contact, and Adam Oller could be in some trouble here. And then the next matchup we're going to go to this matchup between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins, a matchup that historically the New York Yankees have had a ton of success in. I think they could have some success here against Joe Ryan on Thursday. And it's going to come down to starting with a very familiar face that you see when it comes to talking about home runs, and that's Aaron Judge. But here's my problem: plus 175 on the home run prop here. Now, again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm not going to spit at profit. But it was at a point last year when Aaron Judge was doing that home run chase where Aaron Judge to hit a home run was actually negative odds, and that just sucks any sort of value out of these home run props. But there's just no denying that the prospect for Aaron Judge is always going to be there. So maybe you use him as a parlay piece if that's something that you do, or if you're okay with taking plus 175, hey. by all means, it's I'm giving it out for a reason. I do think that there is a good shot for Judge to hit a home run here. It's been a while since he's hit a home run, but he's hitting 400 against right-handed pitching this year, 421 against righties at home. All 4 home runs this year come against right-handed pitching, including 2 at Yankee Stadium. Now, I like Joe Ryan. I have him on my fantasy roster, but he's in the bottom 15% of pitchers so far in hard hit percentage. He's given up a ton of hard contact, and Aaron Judge, a ridiculous 65.4% hard hit percentage this season. 65% of the ball, 65.4% of the balls he's making contact with are leaving with a ton of speed off of the bat, a ton of power behind it. He's in the top 1% of Major League Baseball in that hard hit percentage category. So I think we're going to get some potential with Aaron Judge to hit a home run here at plus 175. Also going to stay in that same matchup. I'm going to go with Giancarlo Stanton here. He's hitting 286 at home with 3 home runs against righties. He has a pair of home runs at home against the right-handed pitching as well. Mentioned the problems just now with Joe Ryan and hard contact, but Stanton actually leads the Yankees in barrel percentage, hitting that sweet spot and across the board. And he's in the top 8% of Major League Baseball in barrel rate. He's just launching at that sweet spot. I think he could belt one out of the park here at Yankee Stadium. So we're going to roll with Giancarlo Stanton at plus 300. Now we get to one of my favorite, probably my favorite home run prop that I'm going to give out in this video. And that's just based on value. I love the matchup. I love the angle here. And for me, that's going to be taking Matt Chapman at plus 425. We're going to, the Blue Jays and Tigers are going to be the next matchup we're going to look at. We're going to look at a stack in this matchup. But, Chapman, I think, is probably the greatest value on the board. You're getting plus 425 with what I would argue is the best hitter in baseball right now at this point of the 2023 season. Spencer Turnbull for the Tigers, he's not striking guys out. He's given up a lot of hard contact. But Chapman has a hard hit percentage of 70.6%. Of the balls that are leaving Chapman's bat, 70.6% are qualified as hard hit balls. That's absolutely nuts. He's seeing the ball extremely well. He's hitting it with a ton of power behind it. He finally got off the home run schneid. He's among the best of the best in the major leagues in barrel rate, hard hit percentage, average exit velocity. I think that Matt Chapman, again, providing some fantastic value here at plus 425. I'm not going to pass up that price. Another one we're going to look at here in that same matchup, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Some people may call me a homer for looking at some Blue Jays here, but I just like the matchup against Spencer Turnbull. There's just too much value with Vladdy here as well. A lot of the same reasons that you're going to see with Vladdy as I had against Matt Chapman. He's one of the best in barrel rate and hard hit percentage. Also hitting 367 against right-handed pitching this season. So going to roll Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at plus 475. And also going to take Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette here in this matchup. Plus 650 for a guy that's homered in 3 of his last 5. I just think that's still some great value here. Second on the Blue Jays behind Chapman in isolated power against right-handed pitching, just right behind Chapman as well. I think it's 0.02 of a percentage point. So I just think that, if Bo Bichette finds a way to crank one out here, plus 650 for one of the hotter Blue Jays at the plate right now. Obviously not the hottest, as I mentioned Chapman, but still. Bichette seeing it really well, clubbing it really well. Going to roll Bo Bichette at plus 650. Now we'll roll into our last game that we're going to look at here. Going to go back to some afternoon baseball, and we're going to look at Randy Arozarena to hit a home run at plus 550. He hit a home run on Wednesday. He's 3rd on the team in barrel rate, 2nd in hard hit rate. And Corey Kluber giving up a ton of hard contact. He's in the bottom 6% of pitchers in terms of hard hit percentage allowed. He's giving up hard hits on 59.4% of his batted balls this season. So when batters are making contact against Kluber, more often than not, they are putting some power behind it, putting some oomph behind it, and I worry for Corey Kluber in this matchup just with how well the Tampa Bay Rays are seeing and slugging the ball right now. So look at Randy Arozarena at plus 550, and well, here's our obligated plug for Wander Franco at plus 700. Again, fourth in barrel rate on the Rays. Once again, we're getting a ton of value with what I still feel is arguably the best hitting the best hitting shortstop in in the majors, one of the most powerful hitting shortstops in the majors, and like I said, you're going to keep giving me these prices with Franco, who I could easily see hitting 20 plus homers this season. Plus 700, you give me plus 700 20 times in a year, or even plus 600. Yeah, we're gonna make some pretty pennies with Wander Franco this season. Even though we may not hit every single day, but when we do, I think we're gonna be laughing about it afterwards. And the last player to look at today, well, I said his pinch hit performance didn't count in my opinion, so I know with Brandon Lowe here, plus 330, leads the Rays in barrel rate, and like I said, I'd argue that his home run streak is still intact. Either way, he had pretty much a rest day on Wednesday. I think against Corey Kluber on a quick turnaround. I think Lowe having that majority of a rest day is going to come and pay dividends here. So I like him to hit a home run at plus 330. We'll do a quick recap. I know I threw a lot of names at you guys, but yeah, again, I can't stress enough. You don't have to play every single one. If you see a couple that you like here, round robin them, parlay them up, play them straight, whatever you want to do. Like I said, there's no minimum or maximum to how many you play here. So first one we looked at was Paul Goldschmidt at plus 320. We had Ryan Mountcastle to hit a home run at plus 310. Aaron Judge, unfortunately the value not all that great here, but again, plus 175, I guess not terrible for hitter of Judge's caliber. Giancarlo Stanton to hit a home run at plus 300. Had Matt Chapman, and again, what I feel is the greatest value on the board at plus 425. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. To hit a home run at plus 475. Bo Bichette to hit a home run at plus 650. And then we went to the Rays and Red Sox matchup. Had Randy Arozarena to hit a home run plus 550. Wander Franco to hit a home run at plus 700. And Brandon Lowe to hit a home run at plus 330. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this home run prop show for Thursday, April 13th. And remember, I can't say it, more than enough. Play with these picks what you will. Don't have to play everything. These are just the games that I'm putting a couple bucks on Thursday. But most importantly, do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, in the comment section below, put your home run props. If you're parlaying something up, let us know. We're in this community to beat the books as a team. But if you're going to do that, make sure you get the plays in before the games start. Because if the games have already started, it doesn't help any of us. We all want, like I said, we want to beat the books as a team. And like I said, I love hearing from you guys and seeing what your guys' thoughts are for the home run props every single day. So check the comments. I check the comments regularly, and interact with you guys as well. If we see something, you can cash some extra winners that you don't see here. We'll be able to put some extra cash in your pocket. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you're looking for best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. If you're looking for these betting tools, you can find those at pickdawgz.com, sportschatplace.com. Like I said, they're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business. Tools you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Smash that like button. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys soon.